Police found an illicit fentanyl pill press in a Mexican town near the U.S. border. Don Ma speaks with a former DEA agent about what can be done about the fentanyl crisis in the U.S.
Derek, great to have you. So Mexican cartels are making counterfeit pills like Xanax, Adderall, or oxycodone with fentanyl laced into them. They're getting the precursor chemicals from China. Fake pills are flooding American streets, young people especially at risk. Derek, what can be done about the situation?
Well, for one, Don, we have to treat this as a poisoning attack on our country because they're making these poisonous, deadly drugs in labs in Mexico. They're getting chemicals from China. And unfortunately, it's like a tsunami now of these deadly drugs. The whole illicit supply chain has been tainted with this poisonous fentanyl. But unfortunately, over 107,000 young Americans died. We're losing 295 Americans a day. This is like a chemical weapons attack against our country.
Why is there such a high level of deaths among young Americans?
Well, basically, they have access now on the social media sites. They're able to order these pills and order these drugs online, so they don't have to go out to some alley and go find a drug dealer. They could go online, go on Snapchat, go on Instagram, and they can actually get the stuff delivered right to their location. And a lot of these kids that are under a lot of pressure now, social anxiety, social isolation, depression, they may be on legitimate pharmaceutical pills, but then when the pills run out, they go onto the internet and they buy these deadly drugs, and that's what's happening. This is brand new. We've never had this before.
And they could be doing this without their parents even knowing, right?
Oh, 100%. I work with the families around America, and unfortunately, they find their kids that are blue, their faces are blue, they're dead at their computers in their bedrooms, and the parents had no idea what fentanyl was. Some of these kids are as young as 13 years old, and they just have such a bright future ahead of them, beautiful families, and unfortunately, they're dying suddenly, and no one knows why. Right now, we have this open border. We have hundreds of thousands of people coming into this country. We have drug deaths at all-time levels. Just as an example, Don, last year, the DEA seized enough fentanyl to kill everyone in America.
Has the U.S. seen any improvement or progress in the fentanyl crisis?
Absolutely not. Like President Biden said that this is an unusual and an extraordinary threat to the United States national security, but yet there's no action. The border czar, the vice president, was designated to fix this problem. She doesn't even talk about it. She doesn't go down to the border. You got to understand, Don, in October, there was an AP report that revealed one lab in Sinaloa, Mexico, that was producing 70 million pills a month. So we're talking about a massive chemical weapon attack against our future generation. But we still can't get any aggressive action. I hope we start using the best authorities and the best capabilities of the U.S. government to shut this down. We got to shut down these production labs. They're killing our kids at record levels.
I think in this crisis, some awareness could go a long way. What would your advice be for any parents or young people watching?
Well, for one, they should never take any type of illicit drug. If you're not getting a pill from your doctor at a pharmacy, a reputable pharmacy, never take any of these pills because they're deadly and they're killing at record levels. That's number one. Number two, they have to get away from this concept that it will never happen to my kid. My kid is an athlete. My kid is a great student. My kid's going to an Ivy League school. This is happening everywhere. Every community, black, white, Hispanic. I was listening to some of my friends in the DEA in Montana. The tribal leaders in Montana have declared a state of emergency. So the parents have to get educated on the topic.
It's a very serious issue. Derek Maltz, former agent of the DEA Special Operations Division, thank you very much.
Thank you.